name is Whitney Stiver, and I'm a corrections education teacher for the CSIU at North Central Secure Treatment Unit, better known as NCSTU. I serve as the English teacher for the Reed Building, which is one of 2 female facilities on campus. And I also act as the building's lead teacher.
In corrections, we all think about corrections learning as something that's confined to a space that's surrounded by razor wire, and you have minimal resources within that learning environment, and that's the exact opposite in Whitney's classroom. Whitney is frequently going outside of the fences or outside of the box to bring in relevant experiences for her students within her classroom.
Whitney is all about finding ways to make our school run the best it can, and a place where we all can thrive. She's super organized, which in turn has made our job as teachers a lot easier. She is often updating schedules and forms, initiating morning reports regarding the students, and is the first point of contact between us and residential.
Whitney is a confident teacher with great leadership skills who could be successful no matter where she goes.
Having Miss Whitney as one of my colleagues is just a benefit to not just me as a supervisor, but to this entire building and program. I cannot say enough good words about her. She is just incredibly supportive and one of the most amazing teachers I've ever worked with.
Innovation is about having the courage to try, even if it hasn't been done that way before. In a setting like ours, that might mean rethinking classroom routines, building trust before diving into academics. Because when we innovate for our students, we're telling them, you matter enough for me to keep trying.
She's a great role model for her students. Whether it's her passion and commitment to growth, she's always ambitious, looking for those extra training opportunities to better her own practice. If you go inside of her classroom, it's never the same thing. She's always bringing in different learning experiences for her students.
Miss Whitney has found ways to reach the kids that you don't see from a lot of teachers. I can recall being in high school and I didn't have a teacher that made me develop a passion for reading the way that she does. She finds ways to innovate with modern materials as well as older materials. And she's actually had a machine installed inside of her classroom which has books that the residents can use as a vending service when they earn certain amounts of credits.
I consider myself very fortunate to have Whitney as a colleague. Her thoughtfulness and innovative approach to teaching encourage both her students and coworkers to engage more deeply with the material.
Whit, you have truly made coming to work fun and interesting. You have been my support in more ways than one. I treasure our downtime as well, whether it's talking about personal stuff or bouncing ideas off of each other for the school program. It has been a joy to work with you, and I can honestly say you've made me a better educator.
So when we learned that Miss Whitney was going to be receiving the Kevin Singer Award for Innovation, I went to all of the student groups in Miss Whitney's school and asked every student for their input. Miss Whitney is very stern, which encourages me to work harder and strive to do better. She's a great teacher, something I honestly never had before. I never had a teacher that sit down with me and break stuff down. I'm just used to getting work and having to figure it out on my own. You're an amazing person, outgoing, bold, strong, smart. Just a few words to describe how great of a person you are. I'm grateful to have someone like you in my life. Thank you for being caring and loyal to all of your students. We all appreciate your hard work and dedication. Congratulations, Miss Whitney.
First and foremost, I want to thank my students. They're the reason I do what I do, and their strength, growth, and resilience continue to inspire me every day. I'm incredibly grateful to my colleagues and administrators at the CSIU and NCSTU. To my husband, thank you for your endless patience, encouragement, and the quiet strength you bring to my life every day. You help me stay grounded and focused on what matters most. To my family, especially my parents, thank you for standing by me, even when my path didn't look traditional or easy. Your support gave me the freedom to follow my heart.
Congratulations, Whitney, on receiving the Kevin P. Singer Innovation Award.
Congratulations, Whitney, on this award. You absolutely deserve this.
Congratulations, my friend. You inspire us all, and no one deserves this honor more than you.
And from all of your students at NCSTU and all of the teaching teams at NCSTU, congratulations, Miss Whitney. You deserve this.